Alright, you know what it is. It's your boy, guess who? You now tapped into Streetnerdz Radio, the #1 station in the streets right now. We got a special fucking guest. Probably the #1 manager in the city right now. I said it, nigga. I said it, nigga. The #1 manager in the city right now. How's it feel?
I mean, I appreciate that. You know, niggas been doing this for a long time, but it's kind of different when you get to do it with a little bit of your project. You get what I'm saying? Like, not only is he my investment, you know what I mean? He my son. That's my right hand man. So right now I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Everything he got going on. You know, he doing his thing right now behind the scenes, in the scenes. You know, we working on a couple of things. So, you know, I love it right now. It's what it is. It's one of the best things right now.
You went from party promoting and doing this a long time ago to kind of letting it go because the city wasn't shit to finding the best kept secret in the city with your son.
Yeah, it was crazy.
When did you find out that he had to give?
You know, Chapo been playing for a long time. You know, he'll go and he'll go on them. When I first started out, he was rapping. He had went to Macado and with Tay. God bless his soul, long live Tay. Flow Man, that's what y'all call him. They came back with this song, and I'm like, bro, y'all trash. Why Macado even let y'all even record this in his garage? But you know, they was playing. You get what I'm saying? You know, you get bored and you want to rap, and then the little homie NLB Day, that's what y'all know him. They had him and Makai made a song, and Makai sent it to me like, I think this is more of your flow, Dave. So I listened to it. I'm like, all right, you might got a little skill.
What was it called?
What was that song called? Now you got me going back because there's so many of them. I want to say it was on his project, the project he dropped with NLB Day. It was on his project. It's Not Me, It's You. And before they came out with it, it was Counting Racks, and it was Patience. And I was like, okay, Makai, you know what I mean? Well, y'all calling Chapo, I'm like, all right, you might could do a little something. So this is when I put him to the test. I knew Chapo was for real, and he really wanted to do it. I said, hey, man, listen, I'm going to get you on Taste of the South. That was in August. That was Makai's first ever show.
So what is the timeline? So you're saying
Makai been playing with it, I'm going to say roughly about, when I knew, about a year and a half.
Okay.
So we talking August, what was that, about 6 months ago?
Yes.
That's when Makai did his first ever show, holding the mic, anything, okay? So I was like, hey, if you serious, I'm going to put you on the Taste of the South. I'm going to do what I need to do to put you on the Taste of the South. We did the Taste of the South. Y'all seen how it turned out.
Shameless plug. Go get on YouTube right now. You feel what I'm saying? Go to Chapo shit and you'll see the vlog.
You gonna see it from beginning to end. You get what I'm saying? And I told Chapo, I said, man, if you show me that you serious, that Taste of the South, I'll take you serious and we can go from there. And from there, Makai has did DB Bought a Bag with 100 Pack Savvy. He just did OMB Peasy. And we got a lot of other shows that, you know, we submitted for that we see what we can do. But other than that, you know, we are behind the scenes. He got a video shoot tomorrow. So it's going to be a lot from Chapo in 2024. Because now I feel like he's serious. He want to do extra shit, you know what I'm saying? And he listening to me. It's not like he just like, nigga, I don't care. Like, I'm telling him, like, man, I did this before. You know what I mean? I know what it is to get you where you at. You just got to trust me, and I got to trust you that you going to show. You know what I mean? Your job is to only show up. And that's what he been doing. He been working. You know, he built him a team. They call themselves the camp. You know what I mean? So the Gritta got a camp. You know what I mean? So I'm basically letting my son take over what I had back in the day. I just wasn't the rapper. You know what I mean? We had the Polo Reds, the LPs. You had the Aces. You had I forgot what Devontae's rap name was. Like, I'm basically letting him take over that and make his own platform. You get what I mean, bro? So
what is the biggest lesson that you learned from then when you were working with artists to now that you are using to change the trajectory of what Chapo's doing?
I wouldn't even say it's different. What I tell these kids now, they got a better opportunity than we did. You know what I mean? Social media is a motherfucker, and they got so much that we didn't have back in the day. So all that Instagram and all that Facebooks and the Twitters and all that, we didn't have that back in the day. You gotta remember, we was on foot passing out flyers, video. We was burning CDs. They don't got all that. You know what I mean? Everything straight to the internet, and you listening to it through your phone. You don't gotta go through it. So, like I tell Chapo, like, you got an advantage right now. And then even with him being his age, like, everybody be thinking Chapo 21, 22, and I be like, nah, Chapo can't even, you know what I mean? Not saying it like that, because if my boy wanted to get in the club, he can get in the club, but legally he can't get in the club. So he really got the advantage to where he's like right in the middle, where he got the young generation and he got a couple of old niggas that really fuck with him. So, and he not only one set of music. What I like about my son is,
so then that goes to my question. What separates him?
He want to get money. You feel me? Like, all that drill music, he ain't really into. All that, oh, we gonna shoot you up and beefing music, he ain't into. Like, he say what he gotta say because that's what he meant. Like, that's what he mean. Like, because it's really beef when it come to certain situations. It's not because my homie beefing, or it's really beef with inside our family. You get what I mean? So, but he not into that. Like, he gonna let you know, all I want to do is get money and get drip. He don't want to scam you. He don't want to, you know what I mean? All that extra shit that's out right now, to all that beefing music, all that dissing to get clout. We ain't doing none of that. Like I tell him, we ain't disrespecting the dead. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? We just gonna get money and do what we do. And I feel like that's what separates him, because he's not into all that hood politics. He beef with who he beef with, and that's it. Man.
How do you think the culture is changed over the years in the city? Do we have a culture?
As far as Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah and no. I feel like it's who you know and what you know. You feel me? If you don't know a certain person, or you can't get the plug on certain shit, it ain't gonna get you far. And that's basically with anything right now. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like we can't have culture. We try. But shit, everybody ain't with it. They only with it for the moment. And that's really what's fucked up. That's what the community too. You know what I mean? When we do community work, like, everybody not all in. Half of us is, oh, something happened, so let's just figure it out. We not always together. And then it's always one thing that'll separate you. And it's just like, hey, it is what it is. And everybody don't feel like they want to be a kiss ass, or no, I ain't kissing his ass to get on that, or, and then everybody just leaving and feel like they want to do their own thing, which is fine. But, you know, I always say, when it come to us in Denver, we halfway in, halfway out, man.
Do you think that there's a lot of gatekeepers who are withholding information that could possibly, or, yeah, answer that question. Do you think there's people gatekeeping and withholding information or resources that could potentially bring us what we need in the city as far as success?
No, I don't. Because I feel like, shit, you gotta be a go-getter. Ain't nothing gonna come to you. You get what I'm saying? You gotta grind for what you want. You feel me? And even speaking for myself, like, I ain't grow the relationships and the shit I can get my hands on, or things I do because somebody gave it to me. I worked hard for that. You got, like, from 11 on up. You get what I'm saying? You gotta show your face in anything and everything that you do. Nothing's gonna be given to you. So if you don't move around because you feel like I'm from Colorado and they gonna give it to me because I'm that nigga right now. No, man, you gotta work for that. Ain't nobody just gonna give you nothing.
Do you feel like that's a lot of the artists have that thought of, well, since I'm popping here, you get what I'm saying?
You supposed to be popping at your home.
But you feel like that stunts him? Because Mike Get Busy Living, or that's his name on Facebook.
Right.
He made a post.
Oh, my man Mike, yeah.
He said, artists in the city,
they don't travel.
They don't move around a lot.
And then you ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta move around. Same thing I tell Chapo, you know what I mean? That's why, hopefully in a couple of days, we at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival, you know what I mean? We networking, you know what I mean? He got something going on in New York right now where, you know, with my boys back at home. So it's like, Colorado ain't gonna get you far, bro. Like, yeah, we got Prime at CU. Yeah, we can't. You know what I mean? It's the black culture coming, but who are you? You feel me? And then it's a lot of little niggas that's rapping that I be like, I ain't never heard of you. Y'all not putting in enough work for everybody to know who you are, especially when y'all want to get on shows and stuff like that. Like, you gotta put your face out here. We're not gonna book you for a show if, you know what I mean, nobody is. If we don't know who you are.
We can't sell Drake out at the ball arena.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all gotta put y'all hustle up, and a lot of these young cats just feel like, cause they get them views and they got their little, you know, fan base that we owe them shit. We don't owe you nothing. You gotta work for that. Nothing's given to nobody. So yeah, I agree with Mike. You gotta move around. You know what I mean? Of course, we all know that our home. Cool, you got your home base, but now how far you gonna get up out of here? Home ain't gonna really get you nothing. We not a big state like Detroit, Atlanta, you know what I mean? Where them states, if you known, you could probably get you a little deal real quick. You know, we don't got that. We gotta work hard. We gotta work harder than anybody.
So now, when it comes to the city and everything like that, what in your mind would you consider making with music?
Getting the fuck up out of here. Like, making it is, you could be independent, and that's one of the things that I really ride. I don't want no major deal. I feel like, you know what I mean, when you go major, shit change. I want to be independent, so if we make it up out of here and, you know what I mean, we on some, how can I say, like, some Compton AV, rich off rap. You get what I'm saying? It's like, he content where he at. He don't care about no major label. He know his label, he good. You feel me? So if we like that, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm good. I'm good with the GFE, Gritta Family Entertainment, just being us, and we signing our own people, but we independent. I don't want no major label. So, you know what I mean? Making it up out of here, you know what I mean? You financially stable, you growing, you got investments, you made it out your hood. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't feel like nobody in Colorado made it out. We all still here.
Now, what do you feel like the recipe for success is going to be for Chapo?
You want my parent opinion or you want my manager opinion?
I want the parent opinion, and then I want the manager opinion.
My parent opinion is Chapo he gotta just make sure that he love what he do. As long as you love what you do, ain't nothing, you gonna grind for what you want. You know what I mean? He already come from the mind frame like we gritters. You feel me? We getting rich at traffic trapping all day. You know what I mean? We don't want to do nothing unless it involves money. So he already molded to that. So as long as he love rapping, I'm going to support him 1,000%. You get what I mean? And the rest of it going to come with it. The manager part is just listening. I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. And if I'm wrong, then we going to fix it. But 9 times out of 10, anything that I'll tell you that we need to do and got to get done, or this is going to be a good look, it's because I know this is what's going to get us different fans. You get what I'm saying? We don't want the same fans. We want to be able to sell out a ball arena. You get what I'm saying? You can't sell out a ball arena having only one kind of fan. You got to have multiple. You get what I'm saying? So that's when he dropped his, I wouldn't call it an R&B album first or EP, but he did his rap and R&B with Day. Now he did his, thugged out shit, and now we going to see what the next album bring. So when it's time to do performing, you got something for everybody. You get what I mean? You got your little booty shaking. You know what I mean? You broke, it's still going up. So as long as he listen and grind for what he want and what he believe in, he gonna be good.
What would you say is happening in the city to you feel like to where a lot of these artists are starting to tap into their untapped potential? When I bring that up, I mean to say, like, a lot of artists nowadays are really trying to put their foot on these necks. Case, all through New York, Jim Jones.
And you gotta take advantage of those opportunities. And I feel like if you gonna be scared, you ain't gonna make it nowhere. You know what I mean? So right now, Case and you know, shout out to bro and what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Like I keep telling them, keep pushing because you can't be scared of your opportunities. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody throws something at you and you be like, nah, but don't get me wrong, some stuff when people throw at me, I'll be like, nah, Makai ain't ready for that. You get what I'm saying? Because I know he not, to y'all, he look like he been doing this for a minute, but he really hasn't. You know what I'm saying? So for people like Case been doing this for a while. You get what I'm saying? From going to the pen, coming home rapping, you know what I mean? So Case been doing this for a while, so his opportunities is kind of different. You get what I'm saying? He know what he going into. He know what he got to do. So him even moving around puts a face on Denver. You get what I'm saying? So what he doing, I love it.
Do you feel like there's a disconnect between the older generation and the younger generation? Or do you think that the older generation should reach out a little bit more to the younger generation from them lessons
I
that they
ain't gonna
learned?
lie to y'all. I feel like a lot of these young niggas are doing better than these old niggas. And the reason why I say that is because they invested in their craft. And these young niggas is really out here getting money. Now, how they getting it, I don't know. And I don't give a fuck. But they invested in their craft. So if you do tell a young nigga like, hey, this video costs $1,000 and he really want that video to be like that, he gonna pay that. Them old niggas feel like you should give it to him. You get what I'm saying? And that ain't how it works. So these young niggas is blowing up and they getting better recognition and shit because they willing to take the risk. Where these old niggas is kind of set in their ways and they don't want to do the extra to, they feel like shit, they stay home. Y'all owe me this, but nobody really owes nobody nothing. You get what I'm saying? You still got to work hard. You still got to pay that young man for that video. He don't got to give you that video. You get me? So, you know what I mean? That just comes in where you got to be, how can I say, like for myself, I'm in the older generation, but I also know what's going on in the young generation because of my kids. So for Case, you know what I'm saying? He older, he in the older generation, but he's still putting on for his young niggas. You get what I'm saying? So when you see the face, it's the YG movement or whatever is going on, you know what I mean? Him being in New York, nigga, it opens up doors for niggas in Colorado, but is niggas gonna take the advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? Or when Grittas is all around and we performing and I got people texting me like, y'all moving like y'all mainstream, because that's what we gonna do. We not no lousy ass type of niggas. And my little niggas know when we move, it's one band, one sound. You get what I'm saying? That way when we step out, they gonna be like, who them? It don't matter if it's a little show, a big show. When we step out, they gonna wanna know who them Gritta niggas. You get what I'm saying? So you got these two type of teams that's, I ain't gonna lie, putting on for the city right now.
Who's your Mount Rushmore from the city? And the reason why I asked, because Mile High Minute asked, is 100 Pack Savvy officially a GOAT from the town? Who is your Mount Rushmore?
As far as rappers or just rappers? Y'all know I'm gonna put AP up there. AP gotta go up there. 100 Pack gotta go up there. And like, even for his generation, he been doing it for a long time. I just feel like 100 Pack right now in his prime. You feel me? So he going harder than he's ever gone. You get what I mean? So when he getting put on them shows, y'all gotta respect that. He earned that. You get what I mean? Like, he making anthems and all that for the city. So, who else is in the game right now that I put up there?
It could be legends too.
Oh, so it could be some old niggas.
It's the Mount Rushmore. We want your all-time right now, your all-time list. Like, you want Chapo to get on Mount Rushmore. Who's up there that he's got to sit up there with?
We're going to go to AP. We're going to go 100 Pack Savvy. How many niggas on Mount Rushmore? 5 or 6?
4.
4? 5? I'm going to just name 5 niggas. If I gotta go way back to what I listen to on my phone, I'm gonna go MNLD. We just put them all in one face,
yes.
Okay?
That's Doe, that's I,
yeah,
Paul, all them.
All them, okay. I'm gonna go, I definitely play Macadam on my phone. We're gonna go back to the Rocky days. Trav Ridge Rocky. I'm gonna go back to him. I'm gonna pick one more. Shit, who else out there? Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put my nigga LPs up there. A lot of people sleep on P's. You know, and I get it. I get it. A lot of niggas sleep on P's.
Why do you get it? Why do they sleep on P's?
Because I tell P's. You get what I'm saying? We had this conversation all the time. P's will be in the game and then P's will be out the game. P's ain't consistent. So you tend, when now we changing generations, that younger generation don't know about the LPs. You get what I'm saying? Like, the younger generation don't know, so now you a whole market behind. You get what I mean? But now LP's back and we gonna figure it out. So, but yeah, that's my Rushmore.
So it's safe to say you manage your P's too right now. So what's going on?
I mean,
how do we get on your roster? How do artists tap in with you to see what you doing for? I see what you're doing for Chapo. I'm a rising artist. I want to get into the game and I want to get under your tutelages. I want to be part of Gritta. I think I could bring a lot to the table. How do I make that happen?
And what's crazy is I have a lot of young people hitting me up saying that there's no, right now it can't happen. My full investment is my son. I feel like I can't, at the moment, I'm not in the space to manage multiple people. Now, don't get me wrong, as far as like Gritta Family Entertainment, there is a couple of rappers. You got Lil Bellside, you got Chapo, you got Baby D, you know what I mean? And then I ain't never gonna leave LPs behind. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm back managing LPs, so that is official. But how can I say, like, taking on more work? I can't right now because I ain't even gonna do that to nobody. Now, if you want my advice, I'll give it to you, what you need to do and how you need to do it. But as far as taking people under my wing, nah. As far as Gritta Family, like I explained to the boys, you know what I mean, when they was out here rallying up they homies. This ain't a hood, bro. Like, Gritta Family is exactly what it sounds like. We family, then we get money. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a hood. No, you just can't join because you Chapo friend or you Lil Day Gritta's friend. Like, it ain't like that. Like, you really gotta be down with this shit. And the 15 niggas that I guess he got in his camp, they all do different shit, and that's why I like it. You get what I mean? Everybody not a rapper. You got niggas that's making clothes. You got niggas that want to be cameraman. You got niggas that want to be DJ. So everybody different. We all just come as one because we don't need no outsiders. That's my goal. My goal is to make sure all my young niggas is in this group doing something to where we ain't gonna need an outsider. You get what I mean? I ain't gonna need you to record me, nigga. I'm gonna have Lil Tony record. I don't need you to play my music, nigga. His brother gonna play his music. So it's one of those right now, and since we letting things go, shout out to DJ Sheesh in Atlanta. You know what I mean? That's Chapo's official DJ. So
how did that connection happen?
Well, that's my cousin. That's my first cousin. So that's why I'm like, you know, we working in so many different ways. So that's gonna be his official DJ, you know, and that's what.
When can we see them together for the first time?
Hopefully in January, if we get some, you know what I mean, I'll submit it Chapo for a big show, and hopefully in January, if the show do go up, that'll be the first premiere.
What do you think the problem is with all these shows? You just think we don't got a big enough community to buy all them tickets or to support? Because I would say that a lot of the main people that you put on the Mount Rushmore have said once upon a time in their life that they feel like they get the support until it's time to buy a ticket for a show.
Because I'm going to tell you what it is. Homies think when you know people, it's hard in your own city because when you know people and people feel like, oh, that's the bro, I could call him and dial his number, they want shit for free. And that just ain't how shit works. Bro, let me tell you, every show Chapo has had that you had to buy a ticket, the whole camp had to buy a ticket. I'm the only person that got in there for free. Because if you want to see your nigga win, you going to buy a ticket. You get what I'm saying? So it be 15 of us. Yeah, we look like we got that motherfucker for free, but everybody had a ticket but me. You get what I mean? So We gotta show love to her. It don't matter what it is. If you support your homie, that's like buying clothes. If you support your homie and you really want to be there, you gonna buy a ticket. And that's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? Until we win and these artists can say, hey man, I can bring 10 people with me. Hey, buy a ticket. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. He ain't telling you less of a man. He buy a ticket. He can't get you in there. That's not his project. You get what I mean? And I don't think people really understand that. They just feel like because that's the bro and that's the homie, they deserve to be in there for free. And that ain't how it works. Because not only is you doing that, you taking money out your homie mouth. And
really doing the homie a disservice.
You get what I mean? So you ain't doing that to me. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's just what that is.
Now, food. I'm coming to Denver. Where should I eat?
Don't ask me, because I'm going to tell you my mama kitchen. Where do you go out here to eat? Like, I don't go out here to eat.
Mama's kitchen.
That's it. Because where can you go out here to eat? You know what I mean? When Welton opened back up, yeah. I fuck with my little nigga, the Hood Hibachi nigga. So I guess if you want something, you know.
Any kind of food. It don't gotta be specific restaurants.
We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no place to be like pull up. I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. But I don't eat everybody cooking either, so I ain't the best person to ask. You know what I mean? As of right now, no. But the bros got something coming, so you know what I mean. We gonna see where it's at, but that ain't a good question for me because I ain't out eating nowhere.
I'm coming to Denver for the first time. I'm trying to get into something. During the day, nightlife. Where do I go for my nightlife?
Nightlife, I'm gonna just tell you the lobby. That's the only thing jumping right now. Where else can you go? Lobby, status.
What fun things can I do during the day?
Shit, smoke weed. Go to the mountains. You know, it's getting cold, so there ain't too much for us to do right now. But you talking about summertime shit. Just depends on, you know what I mean, what's popping that weekend. We don't got nothing consistent to be like, hey, go there. Like, we don't got that. We got one of them, oh, this is a bumping ass weekend, nigga. Next weekend is popping. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like, as far as Colorado, we don't got something to be like, hey, every weekend this is jumping. Let's go there. Besides the nightlife, and you gonna go to the lobby or you gonna go to status?
Wherever Squizzy at.
You know, it's wherever bro at. If it's at a Bronco game, we there. You know what I mean? So shit, it's whatever, you know. And I'm proud of bro. You gonna,
yeah, I was about to say, how speak on that. Squizzy is mayor. He's running shit in the town. Speak of that feeling, just be able to see somebody like
just
that.
To be able to see somebody that you watch grow. Like I was telling bro the other day, you gotta think about it when Priest and when Trev was Rocky, they shooting music videos using my car and stuff, you know what I mean? I watched them really grow from high school on up, you know what I mean? Even probably younger than that, middle school at the rec. So to really watch bro grow into something that he probably never thought the DJ shit was gonna take him for real, you know what I mean? Just playing at Langston, you know, it's dope. Like, you really get to see somebody that you genuinely happy for and watch win. You get what I mean? And I just want people to know also, like, bro ain't no stingy nigga. If he got the juice, if he could put you in that position, or even if you could have a conversation like, hey, well, this is my idea, he gonna give it to you. So he not stingy with his accomplishments. You get what I mean? Like, he want to see everybody around him win. So, you know what I mean? Even to the young people, if y'all feel like, shit, hey, DJ Squizzy, can I ask you? Stop him. He'll stop. He might be busy, but he'll get back to you. You get what I mean? So he not selfish with his community and where he from. I think I love it. Like,
living decent.
Oh, that's a bald head, nigga.
What are your top 5 brands outside of yours that you rock with?
Living decent. The little nigga from Paper Addict. Who else? I just got put on the LOR little nigga. You ain't seen that clothing line? Oh man, check him out, bro. If you want some high class, some high park, some purple, like he in that community, but he from here, LOR. And I'm gonna have to go with my little bro. They just put it out. They just started the No Human. That's what Chapo's a brand ambassador. They going up, so they a new one you can look out for. Who else? That's pretty much it. I could think off the top of my head. That's out here putting in some work. You know what I mean? They putting out different material and different work. So you gotta. And I support all my young niggas. Like I don't want to wear no old people shit. You know what I mean? Because the young niggas is what they putting out better quality. You get what I mean? So, shit, I fucks with my young niggas. And then, of course, you still wear your regular T-shirts and shit like that. But I'll support my young niggas.
Before we wrap it up, who is Day Gritta?
Day Gritta is me, bro. Nah, I'm playing. I'm just humble, bro. I like to see around me everybody win. You know what I mean? Before it was a Day Gritta, it was a D-Star, it was a Day, it was a D-Steezy, you know. And one thing about me that ain't never gonna change, I just want everybody around me to win. I'll look out for everybody before I look out myself. So, I don't know, a Day Gritta is just, I'm gonna say a matriarch. You feel me? Like, nigga, I'll keep everybody together. I'll keep shit to where it don't gotta be no bullshit. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure that we all win, whether I gotta figure it out or, you know what I mean, advice, shit, mental shit, you wanna call my phone, I'm everything, I'm Dr. Phil, you get what I mean? So, I'm just me, bro. And I don't wanna be like nobody. I'm just me and I don't feel like I ever change. You know? And if they feel like I changed, that's because they did something to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm still the same person.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Day Gritta. Shit, you can find me in the streets if you catch me. But other than that, you know, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I love it.
Do we got a date for the celebrity game?
We did. We was gonna do a Christmas edition, but you know, shit ain't falling into place how we wanted to. So just catch us in 2024.
Oh, that means it's gonna be bigger and better. That's all that means.
Just
Y'all
catch us 2024, and hopefully by then, you know what I mean, we on some ballerina time.
You in it. We're out of here. Thank y'all for watching.